A lot of people were like, what are you doing? You're really messing up. Like, this is a horrible idea. You should not do this. What's up, guys? My name is Nigel Alexander. I'm 41 years old. I'm from a small town in Washington called Keller. It's on a Native American reservation, and I love skateboarding and filming. I've been skateboarding since 1994, so coming up on 30 years. Me and my brother figured out that if we teamed up with some money, got a camera, and we got sponsored, we wouldn't have to pay for any of our skate gear. Luckily, because we're Native American, we would get money every 4 months, and literally all that money just went right into skating. It always changes, but 4 times a year I'll get a check. It can range anywhere from 200 to sometimes 1,000. Part of that money went to buying our first camera. It was this weird little square camera, kind of looked like a game console. We got it used for 400 bucks, and it was great. I ended up getting sponsored by a skateboard shop called 118. That's also the skate shop that Paul Rodriguez got sponsored by. We were both skating together a lot, and I filmed all his stuff. Paul actually filmed a lot of my stuff too. I got really good at a point, and then, you hit these walls, it's kind of hard to progress past. And then, when I'd hit those walls, I'd naturally just be like, okay, I'll film. I got in contact with Heath Brinkley from Logic at the time. I hit him up because of an ad I saw at one of the end of the videos. He hit me right back. He's like, yeah, come down, come meet me. And he had me come out, film with him, and just kind of taught me certain angles, how to hold the camera. I filmed for Logic 4 through 8. After that, I wasn't really filming as much, but I was skating. And then Paul Rodriguez had the idea to do a video, and he was like, Nige, do you want to film this? And that's when we started working on the video Forecast with Mike Mokopaldi, Nick McLouth, Mike Barker, Jason Wakazawa. I ended up editing that video as well. After that, I started working on another video called Proof. And that video was a struggle because we didn't get the kind of money we were getting to do the video. Everything had changed. We were mixing HD and SD footage together, which is a nightmare. And after that, I kind of was like, okay, I don't know if I want to do another video again. Around the same time too is when I was working on a website called skatesite.com. We hosted a lot of the videos for skatesite.com through my YouTube channel, and skatesite.com unfortunately went out of business. But at the end of it, I had I think 13,000 subscribers that I didn't even try to get. So I wasn't getting paid by YouTube at the time, but I would just edit stuff and put it out just to do it. As time went on, I started to get into a lot of commercial work, different projects with Paul for Mountain Dew, Nike. It was one of the best times ever. I really got to say thanks to those guys. They really helped me a lot at that time. Around the end of 2011, while I was working for Street League, I had an office at the Fantasy Factory, and Rob Dyrdek came in and was looking at my YouTube channel, and he just kind of said it. He was just like, Nige, if you really go for this YouTube thing, you could kill it. And that just because it was Dyrdek saying it, you know what I mean? And from then, it's I really started putting more energy into that, A lot of people were like, what are you doing? You're really messing up. This is a horrible idea. You should not do this, And a lot of people wouldn't film with me at the time. So they were putting this weird energy on me, and I was like, dude, you guys are treating me like you guys are the jocks, and I'm the skater. I get it. They were being protective, but there were a lot of them who were just oh, he's a kook. You know what I mean? So that's the difference between those two states of mind. There's one that's good, where it's protective and they're trying to protect skateboarding, but then there's one that's just closed-minded, just like a jock treats a skateboarder at high school. Either one, it's still hard to deal with because you question yourself, or you just say, fuck it, I'm doing this. I'm just gonna do it. So for me, I was pretty good at saying fuck it to most people, but some of the people, it was a little tough. I was like, damn, well, man, I love you, I respect your opinion, but I gotta do this. Like, I see a future in it. I realized that there's so much talent out there that no one gets to see. I would go to these skate parks and I'd see this guy who's like doing these amazing tricks, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What's your name? Like, do you want to film some stuff? Like, I got this channel, it might work out. It might be able to help you get sponsored. 2-3 months later, I parted ways with Street League, and I got a deal with a multi-channel network, and they offered me a really good deal. That was when I had financial freedom to basically do whatever I want, and it was the first time in my life I had that. And it was freaking amazing to have that because I could do whatever I wanted on YouTube and just kind of go for it. I knew as I aged, I had to start transitioning away from the bigger cameras, and the way that YouTube was developing also is that they wanted more long-form content. The iPhone 7 Plus came out, and I grabbed it and I filmed some stuff at a skate park with it, and I was like, because I had a feeling a year or two before that the phones were getting good enough, but they weren't quite there yet, that I would be able to use it, and as long as I filmed it well enough, no one would be able to tell the difference. From there, I just kind of stuck with it. There's definitely times when I was really chasing after having like 100,000 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers, but I started to realize that most of the time to do that, you gotta make these videos that kind of have to push you out of your boundaries. And then the thing is, you might get 100,000 new subscribers, but guess what? They're gonna want all videos like you just made, and you might not wanna make those kind of videos. So for me, I'm way more the slow grow. I want people to come and watch the stuff I want to make. Now, I have a really cool job with Pal Peralta, kind of like helping them figure out what works for them on YouTube and what doesn't. But besides that, it's still just doing my normal YouTube stuff. If someone's new part comes out that's like super good, or someone asks me to watch their stuff, I'll spend my time, I'll watch it. But typically, I kind of like to unplug from the matrix, and I'm watching movies. I'm just kind of like staying in my lane and not really trying to focus on what other people are doing too much, because I don't want my stuff to be like anyone else's, if that makes sense. If you guys want to check out my YouTube channel or my Instagram, it's NKA Vids.